Hello everyone from YouTube as well. Today RAV published a new video, so we're gonna get right into it and see what is all about. The endgame retail experience from RAV. Let's see. This is an intro copyrighted by Nintendo. Okay, if the audio is bad, let me know. Oh, got back on the hunter? Always dwarf.
Lemon, pepper, wings on my desk, late ray, got a troll on the parrot, hair spelled blaze or a ravager.
Oh yeah.
So brave, flick smooth through the
Song slaps.
Every save, use it under my plate when I'm munching that heat. Pepper chicken on the art, but my aim so clean. Hang it up on the wall, spice.
Damn! He's getting into that marksmanship as well. Good job, RAV. Marksmanship, the superior spec. And the song is very long. I wonder who sang it, or is it AI? Oh! Oh! For who doesn't know, quick little interesting fun fact. This lady... Wait a second. One sec. This lady should be the lady for whom they took inspiration to do the night elf dance. If I'm not mistaken, this is the lady that inspired the slash dance for night elves, female. Very interesting fact. The original song, obviously, from the lady.
Attention gamers, I recently suffered through the Disney branded dialogue simulator that is retail leveling, which I quickly learned that while leveling is about as fun as a colonoscopy, retail WoW is designed around the end game, so once I unlocked it, the very first thing I did was reroll a new character. You see, I made the mistake of playing an Invoker, which in theory is cool, but there's a reason why they are the lowest played class even when they are one of the top performing.
If you are measuring your dick right now based on how much you pump and during M0, you are an absolute idiot.
Because as someone so elegantly put it, being forced to be ugly turns people off. Referring of course to this Jar Jar Binks non-transmogable goofy-ass stretched out Spyro.
That's absolutely...
stuck playing as an evoker, and even...
That's absolutely my reason, honestly.
After sitting through like 80 clickbait tutorials of people with trash microphones, I think I'm just gonna make my own instructional WoW guides channel for stuff like this so people can get the information they need without fluff that doesn't work. Baladash Malinoria gives its retail rundown. RAV here to talk about how you can avoid being stuck as one of these dipshit dragons. If you are a grade A pussy and playing without war mode enabled, you first wanna flip that shit on and select this time stop talent. Hit the button that says you want to identify as a human and then channel a deep breath, spamming the absolute piss out of your Zanya's key at the end. You'll hit a freeze frame before evolving into a character that doesn't make you want to uninstall your eyeballs, and voila. You can cast all the normal spells that are exclusive to dragons, but now you are permanently in a form that looks like an actual race from World of Warcraft. Like and subscribe for more 60-second tutorials. But even with that,
amazing, thanks RAV.
A little too Taco Bell about their kits, so I went back to my roots to start it all over as a hunter, and this was my journey to 90.
Pachi. Clap.
Now that that's over with, it was time to experience the end game that retail Randys circle jerk each other off to on classic WoW subreddits, and while my original plan was just...
I saw it correctly. You played the True Legion. That one is the base form of the Legion artifact. I was not mistaken. My eyes were not, defined. Yes.
To fly around to do stuff I saw on the map, it quickly became apparent that I had no clue what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Now some people may think it's overwhelming and complicated when trying to figure out what to do, but I went to a bunch of streamers and asked,
tell me what should I be doing as a fresh 90? Damn it, give me all the shit please, bro.
He love my boy Big P.
What to do?
And from their answers I don't see how anyone can get confused.
So if you're starting now, you want to do your mythic zeros,
Delves,
And then do a Midnight World Tour quest for the Spark.
Nightmare Prey.
go do this dragon Alcatraz place.
Mythic Zeros. You will basically lose 80 of them, right? Like,
Maybe I'll reveal it. Get a couple prime subs, I'll talk about it, but we'll see.
Spark Nightmare
fucking
Prey.
M zeros every day.
No.
do every quest.
Do you know
Do
about
every
the
day.
veteran gear trick?
Bountiful Delve with coffer keys.
Don't
Yeah,
use the
Bountiful
keys.
Delve is one.
You want to do delves as well. If you have
Yeah.
keys, even better.
Don't use the keys.
There's a lot
huh?
of systems and things you need to learn.
Your guess is as good as mine.
M0 World Tours.
And then do all the quests here that gives you Spark as well. And make sure to push
Okay.
your Prey, whatever, to level 4.
Then you could upgrade your champion gear for free.
You will unlock Nightmare Prey.
Yes, Pika, yes.
Get into raid.
After that, craft a weapon with the Spark.
So the veteran gear is important.
Is it really that necessary? A guide on what to do once you reach level 90? I don't feel like it's that complicated. We're gonna do it. Do we have to do one?
And go into the upgrade building.
What the
After
hell?
that,
You get in the raid.
That's how the system works. Yeah, it's very confusing.
I don't see how anyone could get confused, but I decided I would just buy a WoW token instead and then bought a bunch of shit from the auction house instead,
What?
which brought me to 217 item level, which according to none of the RuneScape streamers that I asked was enough to raid.
Yeah.
217 item level is high enough to get into a raid. Really need your input. Crap. 217 is trash.
Yeah,
I
it
wouldn't
is.
accept you.
But I was relying on one specific strategy.
No, I'm just playing, bro. If I saw Rav queue up, I'd be like, all right, we'll take a 217 Rav.
Max community run. Yes, oh
So
my
I
god.
get into this scuffed run with a chip on my shoulder that you couldn't see because I transmogged over top of it, but I had something to prove.
Yes! Aim shot! Go, Rav, go!
Yeah, we wiped and I let the
shit.
other 3 hunters in the group know that in addition to apparently bringing more DPS than their geared asses, I would also be
By
bringing
the way,
drama
other
to this raid.
hunters. 270.
In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have gone all Keemstar against all the people that can trade me loot as when we killed it this dropped.
Ace Mastery, not
Sight
bad.
nice in these veins.
Ah!
Turns out I didn't install the streamer client, but this would start the timer on a 2-hour clock to convince this man that I just verbally harassed 5 minutes earlier to give me this weapon. But on to the next boss, where I continued representing for my 217 item levelers in the crowd when I may have gotten a bit ahead of myself.
I'm a gamer, this is easy.
Yeah, get out of that! Get out of that! Get out of that! Rip. That's a tank mechanic, and the healer doesn't know.
Another boss down, another insane roll 90 plus
Yo.
roll, some overachiever had to outdo me with a
Yeah.
4 wisdom tooth story, but then I remembered my long lost technique.
Nice gear, by the way. Thank you.
If
I
you were
wonder,
wondering,
did
we
you
not
spend
kill the last
gold,
boss, But I
actually?
then decided to hit up some
World Tour quest.
and flame me all you want, but there's nothing worse than doing a PvP world quest and running into someone that actually wants to PvP, but unfortunately for this ganker I was rocking so much juke you could box me up, shove a quarter in my ass and request I play you a song. Then a good Samaritan offered to explain
Yeah.
to me the upgrade system in terms I would understand.
I'll put it in league terms.
Long story short, this ended in a recommendation to not upgrade that gun I just got.
Yeah, do it anyway, who the fuck cares?
Then it was time for the next piece of endgame,
Yeah,
Prey.
the prey system.
Nightmare Prey.
Nightmare Prey.
which consisted of teaming up with Azeroth Epstein, who takes you to his murder porn basement where you beat up some caged dude he was just marinating down there, which apparently is the weird stuff he's into.
That was truly delightful to watch.
And then he sends you on a hunt where you need to bait out an
Yes.
ambusher, and there's a lot of speculation around how to do this, but what I found best is to have a 15-month-old daughter who decides to have a blowout on your watch, which to the non-dads a blowout means baby 1 dad 0 when it comes to who is cleaning up shit that evaded a diaper, so you quickly AFK, and this is also as seen by
Huh?
Exhibit F is the best way to bait out an ambush.
Huh? I got a bit confused from how much
On to
text they
endgame system
spammed
numero
there.
6 or 7.
6, 7, 8!
These are like solo dungeons, which is music to the ears of anyone who has trouble playing well with others, but the main
Yeah.
issue that I've found with these is specifically around the fact that your success is solely reliant on your own gameplay.
Yeah, because it's solo, so it relies on you.
But if you and your banging internet GF do manage to outplay the single mechanic that may or may not have killed you 12 times before, then let me tell you there's a surprise waiting for you.
I walked into a room full of treasure.
Yeah, that's good. That feels good, especially if you have the map.
Every corner shining bigger.
I then decided to join what's known as looking for raid, which is where you can
Yeah.
do the raids on an easier difficulty, but with the added twist that you are grouped up with the 24 stupidest players online in the game at that point in time.
Yeah. Most of the times, I'd say
I
yes.
stayed purely so that I could need on loot that I didn't need, and then act like people were offering me gold for it so I could write up the price to the one person who actually needed it.
50 gold.
You already know what was next.
M0 World Tours.
Oh,
Then it was time for me to
Get in the raid.
again? Yeah.
which was followed
I guess,
by more dungeons
you
where some
didn't
guy
read the
picked up
mechanics,
ball but couldn't
well.
find the interface button to use it, and while others were trying to help, my suggestion was for him to just
Wait,
jump off the
wait,
cliff so
what is
someone
that?
else could get the ball, but in hindsight I could have worded it better.
Oh, I wanna hope it's edited. I'm not.
This is when I lost my simming virginity in WoW, aka where I completed a series
Oh,
of very
no.
rudimentary actions that consisted of copy and pasting the result of one command into a
raid
website and
bots,
pushing
yeah.
a button, but I felt like a coder badass the
He entered the min-maxing moment of his WoW life. It's gonna spiral down in a horrible way.
entire time, and it ended up telling me that if I equip a different trinket in my bags I can use it to overdose on dopamine in my first ever retail battleground.
Yeah. Oh, Battleground. Yeah, no, it doesn't really work like that, but yeah, okay, bam.
Then it was time to get back to the final boss of the raid and effectively beat World of Warcraft, and while some people were able to get a smooth, ultra-coordinated, calmly led group through heroic progression, I had a pug with a raid leader from a realm called Ragnaros who was definitely on the verge of kicking me after every pull.
Pull the arrows in Hanta. Hanta, now.
Little tip for every hunter. When you do this mechanic, I'm saying this because I was kind of reading the other night. When you do this fucking boss, okay, and the mechanic comes out, you're a hunter, okay? You most of the time don't have to do anything. So after the explosion of the tanks and the other guys, okay, you go and stand here on the corner, very simple, okay? And then once you are sure that your back is pointing the other platform, you jump and you press disengage. Clap, 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 clap. Very easy, so you don't die and don't make a swipe for the 4th time because you fucking can't jump. Very simple trick. Thanks, every hunter. Thanks. And if you use a movement speed ability, it's easier to jump.
Someone fell off.
Someone fell off. Okay, steady shot, steady shot.
How is he dead again?
How is he dead?
But at the end of the day,
Oh. Let me see. Okay. 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 I see. He wasn't looking at the screen. Okay, I see. Makes
How is he
sense.
dead again?
but at the end of the day you just have to buckle down, Learn from your mistakes, and hit that retail progression in
GG's.
I've earned the right
Damn,
to
the
watch
Frost
final
Mage was doing
cinematic.
shit ton of damage, what? Yeah, I heard a lot of people had this problem with the cinematic.
Lastly, as a classic Andy, I learned you can go through old raids to get mounts, so I figured I would piss off the WoW community by showing you all what I got on my first run.
Lemon pepper wings.
Damn! First run. You know what? I have a bit of a theory now. I feel like Rav, you already saw my last video probably. Rav is not the first time that he's playing retail. You know how he hides, where is it, at the beginning, where is it, when he creates the new character. It's like around here.
If you are times spamming the
Yeah.
character that exclusive
Okay.
can some
Yeah.
talk kit, so I went back to my that's
It didn't show, but I'm pretty sure, like we saw in the previous video, that it is not his first time playing retail. Why do I say that? First, alarm first try, he didn't show loot, so I don't believe him. It's like the mukbang video, if I don't see him swallow, he's not eating, he's spitting everything out. I don't trust mukbang videos. The bars, okay, he was a bit too fast. You know, a new player usually doesn't really have good bars. You can, but you know, maybe someone told him to, you know, reorganize bars. But it's something that usually new players don't really have for a long time until they get really attached to the game. But you know, he's a classic player, so. But then, what am I seeing here? He has the tabard. You see this tabard? It's not that simple to get. And you see this bow? It's pretty simple to get, but you know, you kind of have to waste some time there. It's the first form, but you know. And then the Trasmo. This is a piece from Draenor. You know, who the fuck plays Draenor right now?
subreddit, and while my original
So yeah, also the feet and the hands, I'm guessing, are from Draenor. Who the fuck would wanna play Draenor as of right now to level up the character? You know, you don't just do that. It's very strange, little Rav. It's very
around to do stuff I saw on the map, it quickly became apparent that I had no clue what I was supposed to be doing.
yeah,
M0.
yeah.
Bringing, I just
Very strange.
then he sends you on
I'm
a
not
hunt
really
where you need to bait out an
sure.
ambusher, and there's a lot of speculation.
Let me see what else. Ooh, this mount as well. Didn't you have any gold?
FK,
But the
this
mount is
also
whatever,
seen
you know.
by but if you and your back
Let me see if I have any other clue to suppose. The SimC is not really, you know, someone could have just explained it. I'm guessing he's an old retail player coming back from like Legion or something. Or Draenor, maybe the last expansion he played was Draenor, possibly. Anyway, very good video as always. Everyone, thanks for watching. Go sub, Rav, and leave a like on the video. It was very good. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time. Bye. Dun, 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 dun.